Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram. I'm coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it is cold, old. Or so I hear. Not that I would know by sticking my nose out the door, but I hear it's really cold. And I hear it's going to be like minus 30 with the wind chill this week. So yeah, I'm not leaving my house until April. So if you need to find me, I'll be here in my cave for months on end. Welcome, you guys. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a great weekend. Give me an idea. Let me know who's popping in, who's hanging out with me tonight. We're going to do something like we did last week. We're doing hi Cindy, we're doing let me show you how, and we're at Dirtville. Hello. We're going to do a let me show you how, playing with some new toys. I order most of the things, and I just have not put ink to stamp. So hello, Miss Zuri. How are you, Charlene? Yeah, so my goal is to just play with some new stuff, and today I did play with some other new, like my January new stuff that's coming through. Hi, Cathy. So yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around what I think is new is actually kind of old in Stampin' Up land, because some of it's, going to retire in 3 months. So I got to get using this stuff. Yeah, like I know you're all in the same boat. You order it and then you're like, what? I haven't even used it. And so I had some fun. I played with a new set that's coming out in January. What is it called? That one was called, I was playing with Fragrant Layers. And yeah, I'm like, ooh, do I need to run a class with this? Because I freaking love it. I'm doing swaps. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So there's mass production going on everywhere. I have to make 16 swaps for this group. I have to make 9 swaps for that group. Meanwhile, I have to do three different PDF tutorials for all my stuff and my things. So it's all systems go around here, and I can't seem to focus on, maybe I should mail out some catalogs. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, if you want a catalog, you better let me know. I haven't mailed them yet because I'm trying to figure out what classes to have. Now, I have figured out my calendar. Somebody might have just booked a little holiday. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did, like hours ago. I'm like, you know what? It's cold. Hey, you know what? Craig retires in 2 days. 2 days. So yeah, Dolores and Earl were heading off to Maui. And please don't judge me. I really didn't want to go to the States, but I also really wanted to go to Hawaii. It's just so easy. It's easy to get around. We've been there before. It's easy, and I just want to go and do nothing for like 11 days, and that's exactly what we're doing. So I'm heading off for a little while in February. I've got some things planned in March. I'm off to Vancouver. No, I'm off to, on stage. It's May. I guess I'm off to Vancouver in May, and then we're doing the Alaskan trip in end of May, early June. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, a lot of air miles being used, I have to say. So, okay. All right, Tracy, do I need to look at that now? No, I don't know what that is. I gotta look. Oh, look at all the people that are popping in when I'm rambling on. We got Kathy with K. Minus 40 in Edmonton when I had my daughter. Oh, yikes. That's nasty, Cindy. Minus 40. Ugh. Hi, Kathy. No hockey tonight? Penny's in the hood. Hey, Mary. Hi, Stacy. Beautiful. Like, they're beautiful for now, but by tomorrow they won't. I did too many dishes today, and apparently I didn't cap them properly. Because one, I'm like, oh, water got under there when I was doing my dishes. So look, I did a feathered ombre effect. This was all fancy. I woke up, it was like, I'd been awake since 3. At 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get up. What can you do that's really quiet at that time of day? I'm sick of scrolling. I'm going to do my nails. So that's what I did. But this one is starting to lift, and that's not okay, given the amount of hours that I spent on these nails. But anyway, those are new ones. Kind of love it. Anyway, okay. What else we got? Hey, Tracy's in the hood. Susan, hello. Donna. Hi, Linda. And Karen. Jennifer, you did not. Jennifer, you said this one. I'm sure you did. Did you not? You said, what? You're just trouble. Sit down. I'm sure you said this one. Or didn't you say convince you because you didn't know whether to add it to your cart? No, that was Leanna. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Hi, Minnesota. How you doing, Linda? Alexina. Maybe, Cindy. You just never know. Sherry. No hockey. Okay. Hello, Nova Scotia. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for popping in, you guys. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, no. Deborah has laryngitis. Not okay. Not okay. Hey, MJ. Okay. Go Flames. Shannon, why are we friends? Flames. Sit down. Sit down. Yeah. It just got, I just got the ping, Tracy. Okay. Anyway, okay. Just a couple quick things because I want to play. So did y'all see what Dolores got up to literally Friday morning? I go live at 10:30. I showered, I came down, it was like 9:15, and I went, you know what? I'm going to have a class on Wednesday. So like in two more sleeps. You guys, this is for charity, so listen up. If you've got any money left in the budget, here's what's going down. I'm doing, now there's no product involved because I decided Friday, I can't mail anything to anybody by Wednesday. Here's what's happening though. I have PDFs created for this fantastic treat box. I give full credit to Tracy, who had made this for me years ago. Now, it's all kind of busted apart because I had to take it apart, but there was alcohol in here because adulting is hard, right? We remember the set, celebration set from days gone by. I tore it apart and I made this one. So I've got a PDF tutorial on this. So there's a few things that are going to happen. You can purchase just the PDF. It's $15. You can purchase the PDF and get invited to my private Zoom class on Wednesday for $20. You can also purchase tutorial for, I lost my favorite, I can't find my favorite one, but I've done this several times before, but it's another Tracy one. Trace, do you feel like I steal all of your ideas? It can hold note cards. So it's a one sheet 12 by 12 piece of paper. There's no glue even attached on this, but you fold it up in such a way and you can put note cards in it, or you can put coffee, tea, various things. You can put you can put whatever the heck you want in here. I've got these types of things that I got from HomeSense. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. So there's a PDF for that. It's $15 or $20 if you want the class as well. And then there's a PDF for this one, which is $15, and it's my little bag treat, and it can hold all kinds, like all the things, right? It can hold hot chocolate, gift cards, you name it. You can just shove all kinds of stuff in there. So the deal is they're $15 for each one, or you can get all three of them plus the class for $40. All of the money is being rolled into kits for charity. Now, I'm not even specifying it might be Santa's Anonymous next year. It might be the Canettes of St. Albert this year because I saw that they had no more toys to hand out and they needed more. So I'll see what time allows. I'm not sure if the order will get here in time. But all of the proceeds. So if you spend $40 and get all three tutorials and the class, all of that money is going into kits. Now, what's even more exciting, like, did I call this or did I call this? If you watch my channels, I called it free shipping, you guys. It's coming. The 10th, 11th, and 12th. So again, all of the money that I collect, I can go so much further because I don't have to pay for the shipping because the order is well over $100 already. So thank you to everybody who registered. I have a link. Absolutely, Alexina. Oh yeah, there's always a replay. So some people have just asked for the class or just for the PDF, like for one. And they're still going to be invited to the class. So that's kind of a sneaky way. If you wanted just one, if you just wanted to do this awesome project and you sent me $20, you'd get the class and or the replay video. And sneakily enough, you'll get all the video on how to make all three of them in there. You just won't get the PDF. And I'm not going to go into dimensions and stuff like that for them. It'll just be how to assemble them. So it's kind of, yeah. Yes, Jalen, free shipping is coming. It's coming the 10th, 11th, and 12th. I've been holding on to an order because I suspected that because they did that last year around this time. So free shipping on orders of 100 or more in Canada. So demonstrators, hey, get those pre-orders in, girls. Get the stuff. There's no guarantee that product will arrive by Christmas. They're still picking from December 1st and 2nd in North America. They hope to be caught up by Wednesday, but free shipping lands, there's no guarantees. And with weather, don't be expecting anything to arrive in time for Christmas. You can expedite and there's a better chance, but just know that that it's a maybe. So hello, Jenny. I heard it was really cold and you guys were getting dumped on. Yeah. I kind of love it. If I don't even know where to drive, I love it. Yeah. Anyway, hi Freda, pink smiling wave, happy blue face waving. All right. So yes, you guys, there is a registration link. Please fill it out. If you click on the header. So after the show, or you can do it right now. I guess if you're on YouTube, you can get to, or another device. Click on Tamara's Paper Trail header, and in there is a link with all of your options of what you can purchase, the 15 or 2 for 30 or all 3 for 40 or 3 just for 45 if you don't want the class, all that stuff. And I'll send you the stuff right now because you need to prep if you're going to watch the class on Wednesday. I'm not doing any of that. One little caveat, is that what one little FYI. So the projects might not be exactly as shown. Like for this one, this uses retired product. So I may in the class decide, well, how about we use some current product? This is the Humble Home bundle from a few years ago. This is old paper, like, and the ones, this is current. So I'll be making this box, but you can decorate it however you want. Really, you're just looking for the ideas, right? And so it's the PDF and the class is what you're purchasing. I'm not sending you any product. And I think it's still a really good deal because it's for charity. So yeah. Oh, Linda, no apologies, girlfriend. You have been so generous, absolutely over the top generous. So no shame. No, none of that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hi, Jan from Mexico. Hi, Marcella. You're very welcome, my friend. Okay, giddy up. Let's go. No, that's a lie. I also have this class. If you're interested in this is another online exclusive product that is on offer. I'm running a class January 16th. It's a big ticket item. It's a $76 bundle. The class is $90 porch pickup. It is $100 mailed to you. You can take just the pieces and the class for $40. And you can take just the PDF of the 3 cards for $25 Canadian or $27 if you're international and or paying by PayPal because there's a fee for that. So these, I have done all the die cutting. I just have to put them together now. I haven't done the PDF yet. That I have until January to do that. So that's lower priority right now. But I've done all this die cutting, you guys, if you can even imagine. And I could show you, but we have cards to make. So those are the classes I have coming down the line right now. I do want to come up with a couple other offerings for the new year. Now that I know my holiday schedule and when I'm going to be in and out of town. I don't know where to throw this. I've run out of room. Anyway, so yeah, if you care to sign up for those PDFs, that would be fun. All right, so I took a poll. Most people, are you totally ignoring my little smarty pants comment? Well, which one, Jen? Okay, Jennifer, now I have to scroll. I just saw that you said, oh, what can I get for $4? You can get a high five. High five, Jennifer. $4. Okay. I didn't see. It's hard to run a show and read the comments and do the things. Come on now. No, I wasn't ignoring you. Hi, Melanie. Okay. So I took a poll and there were more people who were interested in seeing the Swirled Designs. As my chosen, what should I add ink to? So I have never opened this well, I've opened it, but look, everything's still attached. The stamp set has not been removed from its seal. So this is what we're going to play with, and I'm going to make this card. And then we'll see if there's time to deviate and do more of it and see where this takes us. So as I mentioned last week, if you're a demonstrator, you have access to... Yes, you are, Jennifer, and I'm sorry. I bow down to you, and I'm very sorry for my lack of attention. If you're a demonstrator, you can find the recipe, right? They call it a recipe for any of the projects that you see in the store, like on the online store, or in our printed publications. Where do you find those? I hear you cry. You log into the demonstrator website, you go into business resources. So far, I don't like it and I don't not like it, Crystal. She's asking if I like the new packaging. So far, it doesn't offend me. I haven't found, I don't know. I like that I'm keeping the dies in here as well. And right now I have enough that I just flip them. They're like this on my shelf. Let me show you. I mean, it takes up a lot less space. So they're like this on the shelf. So if I need to see it, I just tilt my head and I just do one of these. Right. I'm gonna tweak my system a little bit. I am gonna put like different colored stickers or washi tape on the side so I know January online exclusives, November online exclusives, just so I know as a demonstrator what's current, what's going on. So yeah, I'm fine with it right now. I haven't found it any better or any worse. So far so good. Yeah. Okay, Linda, well, I'll do my best, but again, my intent is not to convince or to unconvince. My intent of my, let me show you how, is for me to play with what I've got and to see if I like it. I just haven't had time to play. Now, I didn't get it originally. I think I waited a while to order it, but I thought background stamps are nice when I get to stamp. I also like shapes. So I thought, you know, and when I don't get them, then I usually regret that I don't. Oh, good. I'm glad, Cindy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pam. This was, I bought them last year or the year before at Shoppers Drug Mart. Like in the aisle, like I'm like, where do you find these antlers? They were just in an aisle, like on a stand. So Shoppers Drug Mart. There you go. Anyway, so I'm going to start now, 7:15. At most, I like to ramble for no less than 15 minutes so that I can have a good old play. So I just opened it. As always, I've got my stickers on of all the details about it so that if and when I go to sell it afterwards, I know how much it was, where it came from, all the things. Okay. Stamp set. I'm leaving. I used to throw this top little skinny thing away, but now I'm leaving them just because I don't want it to get stuck. Like if I take the top off and I pop them back in here, it can get stuck. So I'm leaving these now for now until I decide if this is how I'm going to store things. I don't know yet. I need some water. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, transition is hard, Tammy. All right. So I'm going to take a scrap piece of holy garlic. I made a really yummy dinner. It was full of garlic, apparently. I digress. I'm going to grab a sheet of my Azure Afternoon. And I'm going to run the dies. You know what? Actually, let me look at this card. What are these in? I'm going to do... Oh, Lord. Did I tell you where to find these? Log in, Business Resources, Print Lab. And then scroll down the left-hand side, you'll come across the recipes for each publication. So this particular one came from the November online exclusives. And so that's where you're going to find the recipe. And it tells you, like here is kind of for your artfully avid, as opposed to your beginner card maker. It's saying standard card base, standard A2, and it tells you all the different papers, all the different inks, the tools, and techniques, blending brushes, and fussy cutting. Okay, so I'm going to pull, instead of doing this twice, I'm going to pull, we've got Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, let's just pull it all. Okay, Daffodil Delight. Daffodil Delight. I could have done this before, but Daffodil Delight. Lemon Lime Twist. I love that color. Summer Splash Peach Pie. Summer Splash. What the heck is Summer Splash? Summer Splash. Summer Splash. Summer Splash is not ringing a bell. Summer Splash. Summer Splash? What color is that? Peach Pie. Okay, am I having a total brain cramp? Summer Splash. Peach Pie. Strawberry Slush. Is this Summer Splash? What is this? I don't know what this is. Is it yellow? That's Darling Duckling. What the heck is Summer Splash? Why am I having a brain cramp? I'm thinking it's blue. Do we have a... Oh! What? Is this Summer Splash? Oh, the old ink color. Oh. Well, son of a biscuit. Huh. Summer Splash. Okay. Obviously, I haven't used that one a whole lot. Okay. Strawberry Slush, Basic White. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Kim. Okay. Yes. Holy, you guys are, yeah, a brain cramp. Okay. And this is, you know what, I'm going to pull up this, bear with me 1 second. I am going to pull up this card so that I can see it a little bit better. So I'm going to pull it up on the Stampin' Up website. Bear with me. Wow, that seriously hurt my head. Okay, Swirled Designs. Come on, my internet is not happy. Swirled. Swirled. Very stoked about free shipping. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. Okay, here we go. Oh, I better, while you're waiting for me to get my poop in a group. Here we go. How about if I say, let's do this. Do-do-do-do-do. La la la. Oh. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I'm going to pull this up over here. Now, I'm not going to be reading as many of the comments because now I have to concentrate. Look at that. Summer splash. Okay. All right, you guys, start commenting. Okay, yes, in color. Okay, I know now. I found the error of my ways. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, so you can see what I just did there. You want to see what we're going to draw for? It's epic. You guys, stamp set. Stamp set. This is from the Paper Pumpkin Kit, the one that I have extras to sell. The whatever that, because the whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Enter. Put your name down once. Okay. So I am going to run these through the machine and see what they all do. So I'm going to grab a sheet of this Summer Splash. I don't know what it is. I'm going to remove these all from the sheet. I really need to cut down my preamble to 5 or 10 minutes because this is going to take, the last one I went over like quite a long time. Okay. Okay. So yes, comment. Even if you're watching the replay, you can comment and be entered. As long as you're, as you can keep commenting until I do the draw. So if I don't do the draw until next Monday night, even if you're watching the replay, you can enter. But please just enter your name once. I have to manually go through each comment and enter everybody. So I only put your name in once. And yes, I now call you by your name. So like I type in, if Darby comments, I put Darby from Dirtville. And I'll put Lynn from Minnesota. And I'll put in your nickname of whatever. I'll put in Princess. It's these little things that I find joy in. Hi, Chris. I was going to roll this back again, but I fear that the paper would move, and then it's just going to muck it all up. So I still haven't located my magnet sheets, so I'm just going to grab an old one I have. I don't want these to just go lying loosely on my desk right now. So let's see. I'll just throw them on a magnet sheet for now and hope that I haven't lost any already. I don't know if that cut all of them all the way through, but just to see what the dies do. Oh, there's one extra one there. Okay, so now I need to get my, all right, I'm going to pry this off. Like that's what, this is so sticky. So I need to get my tool to get them off half the time. Okay, that's neat. I like how you can use the both sides of the star. All of these are kind of fun shapes. Okay, so now that I know what they do, okay, what's that? Now I'll have a little look-see. And I'll take out the pieces that are still stuck in the dies. So here's a little Tamara's tip. Something like, these don't pop out like automatically. You know, some of these more intricate dies. I know many of you know the trick to run your piece through with wax paper. So for example, if I was going to die cut this and it was getting stuck all the time, you would run it through like this with a piece of wax paper. And then it makes it a lot easier to remove for the next 10 passes. I found a new trick. You don't even have to do that. You can just take a piece of wax paper and go like this. And it will indeed make it easier to cut and run through. So that's a little Tamara's tip. Okay, so these are meant to come out. Am I even in the field of vision? Here we go. Now, did I die cut them really, really well? No, I did not. So let me look at my piece of paper and see what I'm going to need. Try to get this going on. So I'm going to need, let's look at this piece. This is the piece, oh, of course, that I'm going to need for the summer splash. A total brain cramp on that one, I tell you. So, well, they are, Linda. They had, this happens every year when they have the sale and the pre-order. Yeah, and then they also close for Thanksgiving, right? So, and that's totally expected at this time of year, absolutely. And then you get thrown some weather delays too. Yeah, that's just the nature of Christmas. Okay, so I'm taking these out now. Again, I'll be more careful on the next passes to run it back and forth, because that's not cutting through the way I did it. But now at least I know what all the dies do. So the next ones will be faster, I promise. Okay, and then this one. All right, so this is going to be with that one. And then we're going to do the, okay, daffodil is going to be the yellow, this one. No, a star, pardon me, star. So I'll cut this. Hello? I hear somebody out there. Okay, so then this one's going to be, no, that is lemon lime twist. That is a lie. Oh, these are for stars. Okay, well, while I'm here, so I'm going to cut a bunch of the stars, a whole bunch of these stars. So let's just get cutting here. You know what? I don't even know the whole sheet of this. Let me get out my scraps, because this just needs to be stars. This is why they say it's for avid, just because there's more cutting than a beginner might be interested in doing. More die cuts. Okay, so this one, I'm going to do the star. Just grab my scraps, like, rather than stars. Is that big enough? Sure. Ish. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll do this. We're going to need to do the stars a few times, so that's okay. So that cut off. Oh no. Dies down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the star in lemon lime. And I've got, so now I need a diamond in the strawberry slush. Again, I am going to strawberry slush. Grab my scraps. I don't know why I grabbed full pieces. Let's do this. And this one needs to be the diamond. While we're here, though, we got to save time on the cutting. So I'm going to cut more stars at the same time, because I have to run it through again anyway. So here's the one star. And then other stars, because I obviously need a few of those. Did you all have a good weekend? I actually played in my cave for a while, and I don't consider it working. I needed to be down here playing. Everybody was out doing other things. The girls were shopping, and they had gone out to Fort Edmonton with my mom. They had gone to see Christmas Carol or Christmas Story or whatever that show is. That was playing at Fort Edmonton, so they were out, and I said, you know what, I need to be in my cave. I just needed to create, and so that's what I did. Craig was just getting over being sick. He retires in 2 more. I said that already. I know, I keep hanging on about it. He retires 2 more days in the office. So, gee, I don't think he's actually putting in any work for this week. But as of Wednesday, done like dinner. Okay, so I'm going to need another thing of the stars, and then we'll see where we're at for the rest of it. So, okay. There's a little, on the shipping, you guys, I see your little banter about the shipping and stuff like that. When you go to place an order, when you go to check out, it asks like what your shipping option is. And there's a little I, a little like information dot. If you click on that, it'll tell you how far out they're shipping. Like, is it, 3 to 5 days? And we're spoiled, honestly. Usually it gets shipped the next day. But during peak times like this, peak times of the year, absolutely, it can be 7-8 days before it gets in the system, just with everybody being as busy as they are. So I'm going to do one more pass of this, and then I think we're good to go. I think, yeah. Then we're good to stamp, she said. Not knowing if that was true. You know me, I make things up a lot. Okay. The stamping's going to be fun. That's the whole point. I mean, I love my die cutting. I die cut a lot, and that's kind of my go-to. But it's nice when you get to actually stamp. Okay, so, oh, Lord, everything is sideways. Hang on. Okay. So I think I've got most of my pieces. Now, this is on a standard white card base. Let's do this anymore. Yeah, dying of thirst. Honey. I made a homemade honey mustard chicken. Very good, but I apparently used more garlic than they said I should. All right, so there's my card base, and I'm going to minimize this a little bit more. So I'm trying to look at the card. I'm trying to read the comments. I am multitasking up the yin-yang. Yeah, and then you throw in the weather, too. Like I say, Thanksgiving throws everything off because they're closed the Thursday and the Friday of Thanksgiving, right after or right during a big promotion and sales and stuff like that, right? So, but hey, I'm happy to wait if I get a deal, and especially if I get free shipping, because y'all know I hate paying for shipping. So normally I throw out a BOGO. I'm not doing that this year. I mean, let's just get a grip, Dolores. I don't need the stress. You don't need the stress. We'll do a BOGO the next time they have one. Okay. Now I need a layer that is 5. Now theirs is 5 1/4 by 4. No, maybe it's, yeah, I think I'm doing this, which is 5 by 3 3/4 as a layer. Okay, that's what I'm going to do there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at this picture. They have, where's the stamp set? Where did I put the stamp set? I thought I took it out. Did I not? There it is. Oh, here. Okay. All right. So what ink colors have they used? They have used Pumpkin Pie, Lemon Lime Twist, Pumpkin Pie, Lemon Lime Twist, but they also used a purple. They missed that. That's what if they ink. There's a purple right there. What is that? That looks like a petunia pop. Pumpkin Pie, Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, the In Color Classic Stampin' Pads. Oh, okay. I'm just going to have to assume that it's the petunia. Okay, that's what they've got there. So I'm going to go ahead and ink these up. Okay. So I'm using Petunia Pop. Now this is brand new, so you want to season it. You want to take off the shine so it accepts the ink. You want to, just get the shine off. I like to use my nail file on the buff side. This is scratchy. This is buff. If I take the buffer, and this is just a Tamara thing. This isn't a Stampin' Up thing. It just I just pounce it, and it takes the shine off of the photopolymer, and it accepts the ink a lot better. So what they've got here is not this stamp set. Or not this. That's not the one they used. I could do what I want, but I'm trying to recreate theirs. So let's get out the right stamp. There we go. Okay. Well, I think that too, Jennifer, unless you're talking up close with somebody. All right. So this one, we're going to go here, and I'm going to stamp here. And then I'm going to stamp again over here. And then I'm going to stamp again over here. So this is my Petunia Pop. I'm assuming that's the color because that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to go in. I'm going to clean this. And now we've got the shapes. So we've got this one, and this one, and this one. Now, what they've done is they have used paper, they've sponged it, and they've stamped it. So let me see what we've got here. We've got polka dots, we have flowers, and we have stars. Well, isn't that cute? Okay, so what they've done... So we're going to make an insert. So if you look at this card, if you can look at this right here, we're making this background part. So that's easy enough. We're going to grab some lemon lime twist. It must be big enough piece for the inside. Is that big enough? Yes, that will do. No, I think I want bigger. Let's not be cheap now, Dolores. You've got this cardstock. Let's just do it. Okay, is that big enough? Yes, so we're going to need that for that. We're going to need, so these are the same colors, lemon lime twist. This one is the diamond, so that's going to be that. And then we need something in the summer splash for that shape. I spend more time trying to save paper like I'll ever run out of it. Okay, so this is going to be this. All right, so I'm going to grab my blending brushes now. Lemon lime twist, I don't have one of those yet. I have lemon lolly. No, I have lemon lime twist. I'll do a summer splash, and I'll rinse these out later. And then a strawberry slush. So I don't actually have any of those. Okay. So, lemon lime. Did I pull the inks already? I did. Okay. Oh, they used, okay. Lemon lime, they used pumpkin pie. What for? Oh, never mind. All right, so I am going to just sponge some of these. So I'll start with my, this one. So I'm going to pick up some ink, lemon lime twist, and I'm just going to get some shading going on here. This is not a necessary step by any stretch of the imagination, but I wonder if they used white. Let's try. White might, you know what, I'm going to go with white on all of these. I'm going to go white. Yeah. You could use the color, but it's not going to show up as much, so I'm just going to do some different shading. Okay. Then the star one has the stars. Makes sense. Where is my stamp set going? There it is. Stars. 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 Now, when you're using a small stamp, you want to use the small block. If it's too big, you're just going to end up with ink all over everything that it doesn't need to be all over. So I'm just going to go in. Okay, and now we're going to cut it out. Stay there, I'll be right back. Okay, so this time I went forward and backwards to make sure that it cuts a little bit better. All right, so. Well, that's fun. Oh, see, now I wish I hadn't thrown away the, no. Huh. Let me zoom in on this, see what they've done here. Oh. Wait. Thinking. So, how did they, okay, do over. I see. This is how we learn. Okay. You see what's going on here? Like I could put this in here like this and be done. Okay, I could do that. However, that's not, if I'm to recreate exactly as they're doing it, this, they've got, can you see that? They fussy cut this. So I'm going to do it again. Here. You don't have to. Hold on. Now I know it's not, I know it's on focus now. Let's go in here. Come on. Okay. I know what they've done here. Yes. So I'm going to go in, ink it up again. That's why it's good to know what your stamps do, or your dies do. So I'm not going to cut it out. I want to go like this. So I am going to get this little chunk out. Are we focused? Are we in focus? Here we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn this over. And so another trick that I've shown before, and I know some of you have seen this before by my friend Glenda Mollett over in my craft room. I think that's what her business page is called. You go in and you add glue to the back of this stuff. And if you wait for a minute, it turns opaque, see-through. It turns not white anymore. And then it's more like a glue dot. So it's not going to ooze all over everything when you put it down. So I'm just going to leave that for a minute. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to sponge on white for these other two pieces. So while that kind of dry, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that the same. I'm going to turn over these two pieces. I'm going to add glue to them now so that they can dry. And I will get this done by 8 o'clock, but we're only going to get the one done. Again, please don't let this scare you. This is for avid. Like, this is the people who like doing the fussy stuff. But you can absolutely just use these pieces, the stamps, as backgrounds. So this in and of itself is great for that, right? This kind of stamp is perfect for that. Stars, little flowers, great for envelopes and insides. And then I just like the shapes. Like, I love my die cutting. So you don't have to make it this fancy. I am just recreating the Stampin' Up card. And to have a play without having to think. Well, I'm thinking a little bit, but they've done the hard work of the designing, and I'm just doing my best to recreate it. Okay, so these are going to hang out and dry. And meanwhile, I'm going to go in with my, what is it, Summer Splash? And my Strawberry Slush. Strawberry Slush. Sorry, I don't have time to be reading your comments. If you comment on YouTube, I won't ever be able to see your comments after the live has ended. So that's why I like those who comment on Facebook. I can see them on the replay. If you wait and put it aside, then you lose it because it ends up. Cathy, you are not wrong. You do end up with it stuck to the back of something. Yes, you are my people. Okay, so whenever you use the blending brushes, you want to just kind of start on the outside very gently and work your way in. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the, when I find them, yeah, sure, okay. We've got splotches on the splash. Where are all my blocks are all buried? Okay, so splotches go on the splash. Appropriate. We're just making our own designer background here. And then with the strawberry slush, we're going to go in with the flowers. I think it is. Yes, it is. So this one. Wonderful, Cathy. Speaking of Sue, Linda, her and I are going to be roommates when we go to On Stage in March. Any other demonstrators here going on stage? I'm going to the one in Long Beach. I wanted to go to the one in Cologne, but I'm running out of time to do that. So, like for travel and stuff. All right. So this one, now that it's sticky, I'm going to glue it down like that. And there's no oozing because, as you can see, it's not white anymore. Now they're just like little glue dots of awesomeness. Okay, so we're going to go like that. And then this one we're going to glue here. And this is why they said in the technique here, fussy cutting, because they didn't use the dies. They wanted this to show through. So grab me my scissors. Watch Princess's head spin off her shoulders because she hates fussy cutting. It's okay. It's just a shape. Breathe, Princess. All right, here we go like this. So we're fussy cutting the shape. I will get this done by 8, she said, checking the time. Yeah. Okay, there's shape 1. Isn't she awesome? She's awesome. Her and I are very similar in so many ways. And our lives are very parallel with our parents and kids at the same age or similar ages. And she is Sister Sue, one of my silver sisters. That's, you know, we say it all the time, the community of Stampin' Up. Some of my dearest friends I met through Stampin' Up, and Sue is absolutely one of them. Yeah, my sisters are awesome. We kind of grew up together in this business. We were all silver at the time, and then she got up to gold or gold elite or something. She's amazing. And I'm just going to put the lid on my glue here. Okay. Speaking of sisters, yeah, like we're just working on setting up the SSS Super Team events that we put on for our teams. So if you're in my team or Sue's team or any of the other 13 sisters, that's coming up January 10th, I think is the day, or is it maybe the 22nd? I can't remember now. I'll check my calendar. I think it's the 22nd. I don't know why I think that. Okay, so I'm just fussy cutting these shapes out. Oh, excellent, Cathy. Yeah, she's got some great ideas. Okay, sorry if this is not in focus. I'm not even looking because I've got the card is on top of my video, so I can see what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm just gonna nip this, nip this. That's one thing I do miss about working outside the home is I don't have little treats to make for people anymore. Okay, there we go. All right, now we just assemble. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, I'm exhausted. All right. I know, Jennifer. I know. Yes, Tracy's going to On Stage in Cologne. Lucky duck. Okay, now we assemble. So I'm just going to put this down with, well, I'm going to protect my surface a little bit. If I found my tape. Nope, it's missing. Where are you? Don't see you anywhere. There you are. Okay, so I'm going to use my tape here. All right, make sure it's opening the right way. So this goes here like this. Now, they have gone and done the blue one. Okay. Blue, I'll put down flat, and it's going here. Let's go like that. Then they've got the splash. Strawberry slush is here. It's going to go like that. And I'm gonna, well, I want to pop this up, but I won't because the words I'm going to pop up. So this one's going to go over here like this. Let's go like that. Let's go down here. My placement's a little bit off from theirs. Okay, then this is, right, peach pie cardstock. Oh, Lord, peach pie cardstock. I just need a little bit. Oh, Lord, avalanche. Okay, so we've got this, and then we've got, oh, what is the congrats from? Oh, son of a biscuit. Bundles, Swirled Design Bundle. Oh, didn't say. Okay, so the congrats. What did they use for congrats? Hold on, gotta look. Lord. Okay. Anything. Grab a sentiment, Bertram. Hang on. Here, well, let's grab another one. No, it has to be a congrats. Let's grab one that I haven't used. Do I have any that I haven't used that say congrats? Hold on. I can only ever find congrats when I don't want to. Hello, just a minute. Let's celebrate. Congrats. Hold on. Be right there. Well, does anybody have a congrats for me? Like legit, you guys, help me. Where is this from? This congrats. It's chunky and fat. Find it. I need it. And I'm not even looking over there, so you could have answered and I won't have known. I bet it's from a new set. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it's one I don't own. Do this one. Well, here's a celebrate. Oh, goodness. Okay, here's a celebrate in the beautiful motifs. That's kind of okay. Because that took way too long. Where are you? Celebrate. Let's do that. Sorry about that. I should have done that. It's the looking that takes. Where do you list your winners? I will list it on this page, Jaylyn, but then I also private message you. Yeah, so don't believe it if there's a pop-up saying congratulations, you're a winner. There will be a big post. I'll post it with a winner banner, and I'll also do a screenshot of the wheel of names that I show. Okay, so celebrate. Hello, Australia. Okay, it's tight. All right, so this is pumpkin pie on peach pie. So I'm just going to grab my little mini trimmer. Make sure that's straight. My antlers are cutting off the circulation to my brain now. And then this one, did they? No, we just did it straight up. It's going to bug me where that congrats is from, because I have it. I know I do. I don't see it anywhere, but the show must go on. We haven't got all night. We have 4 minutes left, and it looks almost the same. So I did it. I did it. Marsky, what did you find? Did you find me the stamp set? Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. Oh, and I still have to put the stars on. Ah, okay. This. Let's try my, okay, remember this hack that I showed you a while ago where you cut off the end of a silicone brush from the dollar store? Let's try this because we don't have time. I have 4 minutes. Okay, I need 2 of the big guys, 2 of these big ones. Oh, and I just put my die in it. That's awesome. Love that for me. Okay, we're just going to pounce some glue on the star, and we're going to put it down over here. And we're going to pounce some glue on the star. We're going to put it down over here. Okay, now these guys I can handle. Well, sure, let's just paint now. I've got it all over here. Might as well do it. So this one can go under here. Like that. There. Now, got some smaller ones. This is a bit small. Okay, this one I'm just going to have to go in with the glue. Losing the wheel here. Okay, here we go. This one is going to go here, like that. This little guy is going to go here, like that. No, he's gonna, no, that's too big. I want the little guy. This little guy. Oh no! Oh, that's too bad, Jaylyn. Okay, this one can go here. There's one more little guy over here. And then we're done, and we still have 2 minutes to spare. Holy cow. I'm going to have to cut the rambling. Okay, we did it. We did it. Ah, la la la, we did it. Okay, so there it is. Now, do you need to do all that? Absolutely not. Are these fun in and of themselves? Absolutely. You can leave it like this. And if you don't take these pieces out, like you can find the piece and shove it back in there, you can do it just like that. You can stamp the splotches. Let me see if I can find my splotches. Here are the splotches. So you can stamp the splotches. I'm afraid to get stuff in the glue. Here, let's go here. Like this is just nice for 2 tones. But look, if you leave this in where it is, you could absolutely, you could mask this part off if you didn't want to stamp on the outside, but who cares? Let's just go for it. That makes it a lot easier, a lot faster. No sponging, none of that nonsense, right? You could do that. I really think I'm going to like these backgrounds, though. The flowers for sure. I'll use that a lot. The star, yeah, you know what? Baby cards with the stars. Yeah, I think I'm a fan. I think this is a good purchase. The bundle is $58.50. So you know what? You're more than halfway to 100 on that one, and you can get free shipping if you add that to your cart. So what do you think? Do you hate it? You'll have to take out the on your little one. Marie? You'll have to take out the on your little one. Am I missing a thread? I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to go back and read it, Marie. I like it. What do you think? I don't know, Linda. I'm not trying to sell anybody on it, but did I sell you on it? Again, keep in mind that this is an Avid level. That's a lot of die cut. That was a lot of, like, that took an hour. But I like it. I do. I'm a fan. Yeah, you get a thumbs up from me. So, hey, all right. So it is, it's 8:01. Register for my thing on Wednesday. I'm going to go live at 6:30 on Wednesday, and we're going to make these projects, right? This is the main one that everybody really wants to know how to make. So I guess I'll figure out, thank you, Karen. I'll try to figure out how I did that. Do that before Wednesday. You can do it afterwards. You would just get the recording. Like if most people can't make it on a Wednesday, it's very short notice. Sign up for the cake class if you want in January. And I'm going to be working on my paper share. I took out all the stuff. Like, I'm ready to go on costing out my paper share. There's going to be paper from the new catalog. There's also going to be paper from the November online exclusives and the January online exclusives. I might need to be a little bit fussy on what to include so that I don't price it out of the market, right? So that's coming down the line. That will be, I can't order until January 6th for my paper share. So it will be coming, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I knew that they'd be putting on free shipping. There's all kinds of sales and promotions going on. So let's get through the next week and a half. I'll post it between Christmas and New Year's, probably, maybe before Christmas, but I don't expect a lot of people to be like thinking about ordering anything until between Christmas and New Year. And then, yeah, we'll get into a few classes. Like, say, I'm away a lot. February and March and May, I'm like out of here. So I need to get my little duckies in a row. Comment, if you're watching the replay, comment joy to be entered into my draw for this fabulous stump set. It's a good one. I'll draw for that when I draw for that. I think that's all I have. Free shipping, 10th, 11th, and 12th on orders of $100 or more in Canada. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. That was fun. I'm a fan. I hope you learned a few things. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you back here Friday. I'll see some of you on Wednesday. And the rest of you, hopefully I'll see you Friday for coffee break at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Have a great week, you guys. Thanks.